Before I went live yesterday, I was getting tagged on Twitter and was notified that there was a Disney shill. I took a look at the account, and Star Wars culture is indeed a Disney shill. Take a look at the tweet they made on September 19th. We have Kathleen Kennedy to thank for all the amazing #Star Wars content we've been getting lately. Me after watching any Star Wars movie or show since 2014. All hail Kathleen Kennedy. This is a completely authentic tweet, thanking Kathleen Kennedy for anything after 2014. And what is this a response to? There's been a lot of praise for Dave Filoni and his work with Star Wars Ahsoka. Now, personally, I've made it very clear I hate the show. I think Filoni is an idiot, and he is a disgrace to George Lucas Star Wars. But there are a section of the fandom that really appreciate Dave Filoni's work. I call them the Filoni faithful. And Dave Filoni has been with Star Wars since 2008. He has written Star Wars Ahsoka, and Kathleen Kennedy did not join Lucasfilm until 2012. Ahsoka was already created before she even got to the company. So I don't know why Star Wars culture is giving Kathleen Kennedy the credit over Dave Filoni. And this goes with the other creators as well. If Joby Harold actually wrote a good script that didn't contradict canon, he should be getting the credit, not Kathleen Kennedy. Jon Favreau, if he actually did something good with The Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett, he is the one who should be getting credit. Tony Gilroy with Andor. A lot of fake fans like that show, even though it was terrible. Should Kathleen Kennedy get the credit for that? No, Tony Gilroy should get the credit for it. So Star Wars culture, they just seem to be a lot like Sawyerism, the feminist who had a Star Wars meltdown the other day. I did a video on it. She is highly triggered that Dave Filoni, a man, is getting a lot of praise. And I think Star Wars culture kind of falls into the same box where it's like they see Dave Filoni getting all this praise and it's like, hey, look at this powerful female that is producing all these shows. Why doesn't she get credit? It's always very interesting and dubious how people very often tend to praise the people on top of these films instead of focusing on their gratitude, praise, and appreciation to all the workers, costume makers, artists, writers at the bottom. Shut up, you pussy. If I'm gonna give her flack for the sequel trilogy, I'm gonna give her props for everything Mandoverse too. Star Wars culture replies fair. Valiant Renegade replies, that's bait. And I'm wondering how much of this tweet is actually bait or are they serious? Well, take a look. They are hiding replies on this tweet. What is it about these replies that is triggering Star Wars culture? I'm thinking Dave Filoni. Stephen A. Smith. You okay? Dave Filoni, interesting. More like we have Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau to thank. They are hiding these replies. We have Dave Filoni to thank for all the amazing Star Wars content we've been getting lately. This is the disgusting picture that the Filoni faithful have been spreading around on Twitter, and Star Wars culture just swapped out Kathleen Kennedy's face. And clearly it's not a joke to them because they are hiding replies because they are very upset about people calling them out saying, hey, if you're going to say that this show is good, Dave Filoni is the guy to praise, not Kathleen Kennedy. This has got to be a joke, right? The beginning of a parody account career. Another one asking, is this a joke? No, it's not a joke. That reply was hidden. That's a stretch, OP. April Fool's is a bit too early. All these comments have been hidden. I keep continuing to scroll as I'm talking, and they have all been hidden. This is completely ridiculous. It just keeps going and going and going. how far will it go? And none of these people are saying anything bad. They're just saying, hey, Dave Filoni, he wrote this show. Unbelievable. We are still going. When is this going to end? There we go. Harry Potter, how dare you stand where he stood? Expelliarmus! Propaganda, if I ever saw it. Yes, this has to be propaganda, something I've seen with the Star Wars Feminists. Let's take a look at their website, Culture Slate. Clarice Quinn Taylor, founder, CFO. Notice something interesting about this picture? She has lovely blue hair. No wonder why she's praising Kathleen Kennedy and silencing the fans of Dave Filoni, a man. Here she is on the Star Wars Culture YouTube account.
You know, like I come from a interesting family background, family dynamic, and the story of Rey is really hits close to home to me because technically Rey is me. I feel like I come from nothing. I don't really have like a strong family background or anything like that. But
so she identifies with Rey, a typical fake fan, loving the character of Rey. And taking a deeper look at the Star Wars Culture YouTube page, there is a bombshell. What is Hannah from the Rey side doing on this channel?
Have you caught a breath? Have you caught your breath yet? Have you had a sip of water? I'm just having a sip of water just to gather myself. Just to gather myself.
Executive produced by Chris Sequel. Chris Sequel, founder, CEO. Look at him there with the mask on and the Grogu doll. Podcast network produced by Clarice Taylor. Clarice Taylor, founder and CFO of Culture Slate. Associate producer, Hannah Rayside. Social media by Benjamin Hart. Here he is, Ben Hart, founder, social media leader. So I ask, why is she affiliated with Star Wars Culture, a Disney shill company?
Hello and welcome back to Star Wars Culture. My name is Jordan. No, it's not Jordan. It is not Jordan. My name is Hannah. Whoa, it's been a big day.
Star Wars Culture, right from her mouth. She is not just streaming with them, she is a part of them. There was just something always off about this channel and why she was so overly positive about Star Wars. And it's like, I knew she was a Disney shill. And now this is concrete evidence that she affiliates with Disney shills because she is herself a Disney shill.
This is what I do, Mr. Pritchett.
Now, I don't know what happened with the Star Wars Culture YouTube channel because they just stopped making videos. And to my knowledge, I don't know if Hannah has any affiliation with them anymore. But the point is, how could you ever have any affiliation with a company that makes tweets like this? We have Kathleen Kennedy to thank for all the amazing Star Wars content we've been getting lately. Me after watching any Star Wars movie or show since 2014. So definitely be aware of this channel. She is on the rise. She is growing, and she follows Star Wars Sexplained on Twitter. That's everything you need to know about her. Star Wars Culture is a Disney shill, and they've been exposed, and I am definitely going to look deeper into all of this because we are the Knights of Melvin, and we are going to avenge Star Wars, and all the Disney shills are going to take notice, and they are going to live in fear and cry about it. Oh no, Knights Melvin's gonna expose me for the shill that I am.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.